For this video, what I want to do is show you how to use Euler circles, which are also known as Venn diagrams, to determine if the following conclusions are valid or invalid. So depending upon your text may say use Euler circles to demonstrate, or your text may say use a Venn diagram to demonstrate. They essentially mean the same thing. All right, so our premise is that all bears are mammals. The second premise that we have is that a koala is a bear, and we want to determine, is this a valid conclusion or not? A koala is a mammal. In order to be valid, it must be true 100% of the time. In order to be invalid, you must be able to find that there is a false statement or a place where it just doesn't work. Okay, so we're going to visually represent this with a Venn diagram, or like I said, Euler circles. So what we have is our universal set. Within this, we have some statements. The first statement is that all bears, every single bear, is a mammal. So a mammal is our set. So we have the set of all mammals. That's why Euler called it the Euler circles. Within our mammals, we have a subset of bears. So all bears fall within the larger circle or larger set of mammals. Now within that, we have a koala. A koala is a bear. So a koala is within the circle of bears, which is in the circle of all mammals, and there's nowhere that it would fall on the outside of this. So this is known as a valid argument, that a koala is a mammal because all bears are mammals, so all of the bears are within the circle mammals, and a koala is inside of the circle bears, so it has to be within the circle of mammals. All right, so let's look at a second example. So a second example that I have here is our first premise is that no cats are green. Our second premise is that Monty is not a cat. The conclusion is that Monty is green. So we want to see if this is valid or invalid. So let's start with our first statement. No cats are green. That means that if I take my circle of cats, okay, and I have another circle for green items, okay, no cats are green means that there is no overlap between the two sets, cats and green items. All right, so our second statement is that Monty is not a cat. So that means that it is not in the circle of cats, but that means that Monty could fall here because this is outside of being cats, or Monty could fall within the green items, and so it's not clear where Monty falls, so this is an invalid conclusion because we can find a situation where Monty is not a cat and it's also not green. Okay, so in order to reach a valid conclusion, you have to have where it absolutely has to fall within the set, and there's no other alternative. It's invalid if you can find any situation where it is not true. As always, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please let me know. If there are additional topics you need me to cover, please let me know that as well.